Isa, upo na.
Ano ba yun kasi?
May nakita akong post dito. Surf daw, bading daw pala.
Surf bro?
Oo, yung teacher natin yung malambot magturo.
Okay.
Bading daw siya.
Kaya.
Sa Secret Fans, sa gabi alam mo yung post, 10,000 na.
Hello,
Nakita
OMG.
nung ng buong campus na bading siya.
Kaya pala. Baka naman nag-compile to. Ay, mali.
Grabe, 4. Kadiri naman pag gano'n. Diba,
Grabe.
teacher siya tapos gano'n siya.
Oo, totoo.
Uy, tigil nyo nga yan. Hindi naman lahat ng nagtotoo. Alam nyo, sa mass media, marami tong fake news.
Mass media ay tumutukoy sa iba't ibang uri ng komunikasyon na umaabot at nakaaapekto sa maraming tao. Ngunit kung sila ang tatanungin, ano nga ba ang mass media sa isang salita lamang?
Information.
Connection. Truth.
Ang mass media ay nag-uugnay sa tao sa pamamagitan ng impormasyon, ngunit ang katotohanan ay nakadepende sa pinagmulan nito.
How did mass media progress from before to now? Compared to before, evident naman ngayon na meron na tayong mga technology na na-invent through advancement of technology. Mas madali na natin nare-rely yung information with just one click because of the internet or because of television, radio, and computer po. So, ayun po.
How did mass media influence gender promotion?
It affects a lot actually kasi ang daming nabukas na pinto at saka awareness ng tao because of the mass media. Especially accepting us, the part of the LGBTQA++ community, and ang daming nagbukas na pinto at ang daming nakilalang tao na parte ng community natin. That's why mass media is really important and a big part of the LGBTQA++ community or gender development.
Mga babae, women, men, at lalaki. Ano nga ba sila?
Many media are often depicted as active, assertive, and powerful, embodying traditional masculinity through roles in sports, leadership, and exploration. They are depicted in media as dominant figures and confidence, reinforcing strength and independence. In contrast, women are commonly shown as passive and dependent, with a focus on physical beauty and sex appeal. Media portrays them as emotionally driven objects of mere desire, as well as it emphasizes the weakness and vulnerability, which perpetuates limiting the stereotypes about femininity.
Kadalasan, ang mga babae ay nagiging biktima ng domestic violence. Hindi lamang mga babae ang may problema, ngunit maging ang mga lalaki na kinakahiya sa pagiging isang bading.
Ayaw nila sa mga lalaking tumutulo ang luha.
Ano ba naman yung babaeng yan? Puro at lalaki, bawal umiyak. Pero sila pwede kahit kailan nila gusto.
Pinupuri ang mga babaeng payat at laging nakaayon sa uso. Ang bagay ang katawan ng mga babae. Hinuhusgahan, pinapantasya.
Ang mga lalaking pabaya at mapang-abuso ay kapuri-puri.
Sabi kasi nila, kapag babae ka, dapat magaling ka sa gawaing bahay. Kasi hindi ko daw kaya ang mga mabibigat na trabaho.
Maril, takting babae to, yung sinabi mo nasusunog na!
Sabi kasi nila, ayusin namin ang pananamit namin upang hindi kami magustos.
Hoy, ano ba ang tagal-tagal?
Pero ang sabi nila, hindi raw bagay dahil nga babae ako. Kaya hanggang ngayon, pinagsisilbihan ko pa rin ang asawa ko. Yun lang daw kasi ang kaya ko.
Ikaw, naniniwala ka ba sa mga sinasabi nila?
Now that we've seen how media affects people differently, let's now talk about something more important. Gender mainstreaming and how the law supports gender-fair media in the Philippines. To help us understand this, let's hear from some experts.
Alam niyo ba, ang gobyerno natin ay nagtatag ng Republic Act or yung RA 9710 o Magna Carta of Women. Dito, pinopromote nito ang gender equality, lalo na sa media, at hindi lang ito for gender fairness representation. Dito rin ay walang gender stereotypes, at lahat ng opportunities are inclusive sa lahat ng gender, mapababae man, lalaki, bakla, or tomboy.
In the media, we encourage to practice gender-fair language and avoid context that promotes discrimination. Meron na rin naman tayong mga trainings and guidelines para sa ating mga journalists and broadcasters. Kasi malaking influence talaga ang media para sa mga perceptions ng tao.
So, gender mainstreaming is the integration of gender perspective in all policies, programs, and practices. So, in media, it is creating a content that is equitable and respectful to all genders.
This is your sign to become unfuckawithable.
Media plays a key role in building a sustainable, gender-fair community by promoting equality, challenging stereotypes, and shaping inclusive cultural norms. Through platforms like TV, social media, and literature, it can inspire lasting change and support a just society for all genders.
Ngunit ano nga ba ang mga nais makamit ng pagkakaroon ng gender-fair community? Una, meron tayong promote equality, educate audiences, challenge stereotypes, and support marginalized voices, at ang panghuli, encourage sustainable changes.
At ano-ano ang mga prinsipyo na meron tayo sa gender-fair community? As we all know, media shapes how we see the world, and in turn, how we see each other. To build a society that truly values equality, the principles of gender-fair community guide us forward.
Media is a powerful driver of progress. It promotes equal education, challenges gender norms, exposes workplace disparities, and advocates for inclusive environments. It raises awareness on health, safety, and gender-based violence. By addressing these areas, media serves as a catalyst for equality, inspiring a world where everyone can thrive.